Hello everyone, KD here. We just had Inside Day today after a while, huh? Iron Studios didn't let down. We saw a lot of good stuff. Iron Studios promised and they delivered. I gotta say, there were a couple of really nice surprises. But I think the biggest word of today's show was nostalgia. You'll see why. They got us by the cojones. And of course, you needed to have something Star Wars related. Here you can see MANDO'S and one STARFIGHTER from the Book of Boba Fett show. I have seen parts of it. I haven't seen the entire season. But this is an amazing piece, guys. This is a 1/20th scale. It's the recently released demi-art scale, which usually they get bigger pieces, like bigger scenes, and make it into art. All right, they did that with Jurassic Park pieces, I think, a couple of times, and I'm forgetting which other piece they did. But you can see this statue is full of details, and I don't know if you saw it, but there's the Baby Yoda in the cockpit, or Grogu, or the child, or however you want to call him. He's right there with Mando. Particularly, I'm not gonna get this piece because I like Star Wars, but I'm not a huge fan. I'm not into the lore and all that stuff, but it's a nice piece for the fans. What do you guys think? Leave the comments below. And next we have King Namor from the Black Panther Wakanda Forever movie. The first mutant, actually the second mutant in the MCU, right? First we had the cameo of Mr. Fantastic. This is a 1/10th scale statue, rich in details. You can see, I love it. You can see the base. You have sharks, you have the algae, some marine wildlife. I really like it. I think this piece is full of details. You can see the wings there, very comic book accurate. I don't know, some people didn't like the changes they made to the character, but it didn't bother me. If you remember, Aquaman is not Hawaiian either, you know, so I mean, and people liked those changes. So I think MCU introduced a great character, and I really like how I forgot the name of the actor right now. I really liked how he portrayed Namor. NAMOR, right? That's the origin of his name in the movie, instead of Roman backwards like in the comics. But I really like this piece, guys. It's full of details, a lot of, I think is Aztec, right? I might be mistaken right now, but Aztec features. You can see his helmet there, his spear. I think this is going to be a huge hit, you know. But also, I think Iron Studios should release a comic book version of Namor as well. Both versions are really good. And remember when I said the word nostalgia? Here it is. Iron Giant and HOGARTH HUGHES. Guys, this statue looks so good. It's again a demi-art scale, 1/20th. It's one of those situations I told you about where Iron Studios get a scene from a movie and turn it into art. Full of details. I think Vin Diesel voiced the Iron Giant, right? I might be wrong, but I think Vin Diesel voiced that big guy right there. You can see it's a nice statue. I'm not I like the animation, but the statue doesn't speak to me like to most of people. But it's a beautiful piece of art, beautiful piece of polystone, and some plastic, I guess. So for the fans of the Iron Giant movie, I think you guys are gonna love this piece. But hey, this is my jam right here. Our studios graced us with a couple of Ninja Turtles statues. Here we have ROCKSTEADY, really badass pose. I think Iron Studios are going for a more realistic look with their Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collection. I like it because it's different than what NECA is doing, different than what Playmates is doing. So it's a refreshing take on those characters. I like it very much. I'll probably get all of them. I already have the Turtles on pre-order. I got the ones with the red bandana, the comic book version of the Turtles, and I can't wait, man. I can't wait. And of course, if we see ROCKSTEADY, we better see his best friend, Bebop. Same thing, very realistic. You can see like a lot of details, a lot of guns. Man, that's just awesome. You can see the wall there falling as he walks through it. This is gonna look pretty good. This is gonna look really good with Shredder and Krang, and I don't know, man. I wish they did a Technodrome, but at the same time I wish they didn't, because the price of that will be too expensive. But you never know, man. You never know. That to me is my jam right there. You guys may love Iron Giant and all that stuff, but I like some Turtles myself. And this license, the Masters of the Universe license, is huge in Brazil and here in the US too. So you can see She-Ra, He-Man's, Prince Adam's sister. It looks amazing. It looks amazing. Beautiful piece. A lot of details. I think there's like MOTU renaissance going on with like movies, TV shows, the toys they made us. There's a lot of Masters of the Universe related content out there, and I like it. I like it. Personally, I think I'm going to get Skeletor. I don't know if I'm gonna get He-Man, but the collection looks really good, and the fans, Iron Studios fans, have been asking for that license for a long time, and now they're getting what they want. Speaking of huge license in Brazil, this one is the one that started it all. If I'm not mistaken, Iron Studios started their business with a diorama with Seya against the Taurus Knight. So here they're rebooting that collection. So you have the Pope Ares from the Saint Seiya or Knights of the Zodiac. I don't know how you call it. Both names are right. But I think this is gonna make a huge, it's gonna make collectors really happy in Brazil, in Europe, in Asia, and hopefully here in the US too. Because it's a really nice license. There's a lot of potential. The paint job in that is amazing. I really like it. If you haven't seen the cartoon, the animation, watch it. It's very gory, very bloody, and I don't know why they showed that to kids back in the day, but I'm glad they did. And if I'm not mistaken, I think there's like 88 knights in the Saint Seiya story. So I mean, there's a lot of statues to come out, man. If they make them all, there's a lot of potential there. And here you can see the new releases. I think those are coming out in March. The POs are coming out in March. You have Captain Carter from the What If animation, art scale 1/10. Also you have Dracula, Bela Lugosi's Dracula, Universal Monsters 1/10 scale as well. And then Luke Skywalker, combat version. That's from the Mandalorian show. Also 1/10 scale. More nostalgic stuff, man. Thundercats. You have Monkian, 1/10 scale too. I have Mumra here at home, and I think I'm gonna get the bad guys only. You have Slythe, also from Thundercats, and some X-Men. You need some X-Men. You got Spiral. There you can. It's a companion piece for the Sentinel dioramas. And lastly, the Ninja Turtles Minico. I said Leslie, right? But I was just kidding. Orange Studios is starting with their Disney Classic collection. So here we have Mickey Mouse from the Fantasia animation from the 1940s. That's the regular version. And you will see the badass deluxe version right here. If you're gonna buy that statue, I think that's the version I gotta go with. Look at the water, really well done. This 1/10 scale statue, it's pretty good, and they said that they're going to announce Disney related statues every month to celebrate Walt Disney's 100th anniversary. It's a classic scene from a classic movie. What do you guys think? Are you guys buying those statues? Did you guys like what Orange Studios announced today? Do you know all of the properties, all the licenses? Do you let us know in the comments below. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe. You're gonna help the channel a lot. Yeah, if you watch this video before midnight today, use that coupon, the promo code SPEEDRUN, for some discounts. So you have until midnight today, Friday 24th of 2023. Alright guys, so KD out.